Hey everybody, so it's Monday evening. It's about 7 p.m. out here in Las Vegas. Normally I do my videos, I record my videos in the morning. This one though was a little bit too urgent to wait till morning. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on now and go ahead and post it now. Um, if you're not familiar with what's going on with Abrego Garcia, the gentleman from Maryland who was wrongfully deported to El Salvador and placed in an El Salvadorian prison, one of the most a prison with one of the most human rights violations anywhere in the world. Today, the president of El Salvador met with Donald Trump in the Oval Office, and when asked if he was going to release Mr. Garcia, he said, "Why would he release terrorists back into the United States, and why would he release a terrorist into El Salvador?" Um, that's the line that the Trump administration is trying to use. This gentleman is completely innocent. They're calling him a terrorist because of an accusation that he was a member of the gang MS-13, which he is not. He was a child, a teenager living in El Salvador, whose family's business was being extorted by a gang, and he was receiving death threats by that gang. So he immigrated to the United States to seek asylum because of technical and timing errors. He was not granted asylum, but he was granted um, a non deportation order by immigration judge. So he would not be deported out of the United States, especially back to El Salvador. Yet the Trump administration ignored that order, sent him back to El Salvador anyway, then acknowledged the fact that that was done by mistake, but they refused to bring him back to the United States, saying that there's nothing they can do, and if the El Salvadorian president refuses, he cannot be sent back here to the United States. It's scary because during that meeting, Trump also floated the idea of sending American citizens to this. We are in a full-on constitutional crisis, and if something isn't done soon, things aren't going to turn out well for anyone. We need to make sure that everyone is aware of what's happening. We need to make sure that every person on every social media platform is talking about this. I don't care if you are a creator that does sports. I don't care if you're a creator that does Disney. I don't care if you're a creator that does video games. You need to be talking about this. And if you follow any of these creators, you need to be mentioning in the comments that they need to mention about this gentleman, because it's not just about this gentleman. It's about our entire Constitution. It is about our entire democracy. Um, Not to sound alarmist, but this is the scariest thing I've seen so far out of this Trump presidency and the first Trump presidency. There are no guardrails. There is no one trying to stop him from this. What is happening right now is a blatant violation of the US Constitution. The Supreme Court voted unanimously 9-0 that the Trump administration needed to facilitate this gentleman's return to the United States, and the Trump administration has blatantly and completely ignored it. Not just ignored it, but they're escalating their rhetoric. We need to be loud, we need to be determined, and we need to make sure that everyone knows what is happening. And hopefully, our other elected officials will do something to put a stop to this.